Good morning. Just wanted to hop on into about 15 minutes of a morning yoga sequence to get your body stretched out and ready for the day. As we come to our mats, we're going to start in child's pose. So let's bring our knees to the outside of the mat. Big toes touch. Pushing your sits bones down towards your heels as much as you can. And put your arms on either side of your legs, forehead to ground. And breathing, hold for 6 breaths. Then we're going to come down onto our bellies for locust pose. Bring your feet together. Put your arms on either side of your body. On the next inhale, we're going to lift our head and stretch our back, leaving your feet on the floor. Ready? Looking forward and breathing. Let's come back down to the floor. Bring your hands to the top of the mat and plant them. Curl your toes under. We're going into our first downward dog of the day. So you're going to push your sits bones up towards the sky to make an inverted V shape. Hands and feet are hip width distance and shoulder width distance apart. Pushing into your fingers. And you may walk your dog by bending the left leg and touching the heel towards the floor, and then the left leg. You may do that for a few breaths and then hold. We are then going to bring our right foot forward in between our hands, coming up into warrior one. Your knees bent, but not going past your toes. Back leg is 45-degree angle. Your hands are above your head, palms facing each other's, shoulders down, and stretch and breathe. Bring your left hand towards the back of your leg, reaching your right arm back towards the back wall to reverse your warrior. We are then coming into triangle pose with bent knee. So bend your right leg, bring your right hand down towards the floor. If you can't touch the floor, that's okay. Then take your left hand, make sure your shoulders are stacked, and look towards the sky. And breathe. We'll then return to mountain pose, standing with your feet together, lifting your knees, activating your thighs, bringing your hands on either side. Your fingers are spread out, arms are engaged, and hold. Let's bring our legs wide this time. So about 3 feet apart, bring your feet about 3 feet apart, then start to bend at the waist, at the hips, stretching your head towards the floor and putting your hands on either side of your face and stretch and breathe. Excellent. We are going to come down into garland pose, bending at the knees. Your feet are pointing towards the outer wall. Bring your elbows on the inside of your knees, hands together, pushing your legs apart, and stretch for garland pose. Good. You may bring your hands to the floor. We're going to get onto our knees, sitting on our heels. Make sure your spine is straight. You're bringing your head towards the ceiling, looking forward, and breathe. And we're going to return on our bellies for locust pose. Bellies are down. Bring your feet to the floor, tops of your feet on the floor. Hands are back by your sides, forehead on the mat. Then on the next inhale, we're going to lift our head and our shoulders off the ground and hold. Breathing. Plant your hands on the mat, flip your toes under, come up back into your downward dog. We can pedal those feet towards the floor, stretching our ankles. And this time we'll bring our left foot forward in between our hands. Back foot at a 45-degree angle. Bring your hands over your head, palms facing, bending at the knee. Make sure your knee doesn't go past your toes. And hold for warrior one. Very good. Now, we're going to bring the left hand, the right hand on our back leg. Left hand, palm facing the back of the wall. And reverse your warrior. Remembering to breathe. Then we are going to leave the knee bent. Bring your left hand down in front of your left foot, or as far as you can go. Take your right arm above your head. Make sure that shoulders are stacked, looking up at the sky. Straighten that leg. We're going to come into wide leg stretch. Have your feet about 3 feet apart, bending at the waist. Bring your head as close to the ground as you can. You can put your hands behind your calves and pull your head closer, or put your hands on the mat and stretch and breathe. Very good. We're now going to bend at the legs. Your feet are facing either side of the wall. Hands together at heart center. Stretching your knees away from each other. And breathe. We're then going to come on down to our sit bones. You're going to bring your legs at an angle, pointing your toes to the sky. Then come down and put your hands parallel. Your palms are close to your knees, looking forward, and hold. Lower your legs to the ground. Slide back on your back. We are ready for Shavasana. Thank you for sharing your practice with me. I hope you have a wonderful day. Namaste.